Hey, good afternoon. Or at least I hope it's a good afternoon. If it ain't, you should probably reframe a little bit. That's been helping me a lot lately. I tend to think about like 4 or 5 things that I'm grateful for, no matter what I'm experiencing stress-wise. And then usually it kind of like shifts my attitude to gratitude and just having a joyful day. And I mean, being angry, it don't do nothing but waste your energy, and it don't feel good. So why remain that way? Like back in the day when I was with my son's father. I'm just lucky I have my little garden, because I'd be working in my garden or whatever, and I'd be like, oh, it's so beautiful. And then here he come. I'll be like, here this mother come to mess up my vibes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, it was like a consistent, repetitive thing. You know what I'm saying? That I could continue utilizing as an outlet to not always feel that all the time. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, this is Chelsea Live with No Labels, where we talk about any and everything. We always keep it real. We always keep it genuine. So today's topic is, so like I said, you can choose the way that you feel, really. You can choose, like, you can tell yourself, I'm gonna have a good day today, right? But there are some things that you cannot choose. You cannot choose the thoughts, the feelings, and the behavior of other people. You just can't. You can only choose the way that the thoughts that you choose to entertain, and the feelings based off of that, you know what I'm saying, and your behavior. So that's where reframing is really important. So anyways, today's topic is 4 things that you can do to defend yourself when you're stuck around toxic people. Like I said before, there are levels to toxicity, and maybe y'all ain't dealing with somebody that is as intense as the father of my son was. Maybe it's a lower level. But in my past videos, I've talked about how I upped and moved, literally emptied out my whole house, and I left, right? He came back and the house was just empty, utilities all cut off and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie and say that made me a little happy. Anyways, yeah, I literally just emptied out my whole house and I left. But I know not everyone can do that. Sometimes you can't move, but you still have to deal with toxic people. And let me tell y'all, mental and emotional abuse can sometimes be worse than physical abuse. You know what I'm saying? So these are tips for when you can't leave, but you still need to protect yourself. So, number 1, for the topic, 4 things you can do to defend yourself when you're stuck around toxic people. Number 1, keep your distance. Even if you can't move, first thing is first. You don't have to talk to them at all times, you know what I'm saying? And if you do have to talk to them, keep it short, sweet, and to the point. No long conversations, no sharing details about your life. Protect your peace by limiting how much they know about you, okay? That's what I used to struggle with, because I'm a very authentic person by nature, so I have to limit my people that's in my circle, you know what I'm saying? I gotta trust them, and because I stayed so long to myself, I actually acquired a very good level of spiritual discernment. So anyway, limit the things that they know about you. Remember, these people are not strong at all. The reason they do what they do is because they can't face you head on. They cannot. They're too weak to confront anything directly. So instead, they try to send their toxic little people. They might have 1 or 2 people in on it with them, but these people are just as weak as they are. They'll do little childish things that leader person tells them to do. That's why people call them flying monkeys. You know what I'm saying? In correlation with the Wizard of Oz and the Wicked Witch, right? Because those flying monkeys did whatever she said, whether it was right or wrong. Don't be intimidated by that, though. That's just weak people trying to act strong. You know what I'm saying? With intimidation and fear, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because these people can really disrupt your life. You know what I'm saying? Well, I had a side note. I always have a side note. But side note, I used to have this friend, and I'm so happy that we're not friends anymore. For real, for real. She was nothing but trouble. But I used to have this friend, and she would like, I don't know, she just was very passive aggressive. She was bully like, and I didn't really notice it at first because I wasn't fully in tune like I am now. But there's this one time that she disclosed this like little story to me, like, and she said to me, I was so mad at this girl one time that I like caught her job and I got her fired, and like, cause I was saying like a bunch of bad stuff about her, and I told them like a bunch of things that she really didn't do, and I lied about her, and I got her fired from her job, and she was like happy about it. I was like, okay. So I was already like halfway off the friendship after that, but I was still like kind of naive and a little stupid. So I did continue talking to her, but I was like, I'm just not gonna tell her a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, eventually that friendship ended naturally, because good, genuine, authentic people, they really can't too much be around people that are like that, like fake like that, because they're gonna butt heads, you know what I'm saying? They really will. So that's why I'm going through all this information with y'all. So like I was saying, because I don't want to get off track with my little side story, my rabbit trailing. So yeah, number one was keep your distance and do not tell them everything or anything really about your life. That's what I did with that girl. That's why she didn't do nothing to me. She didn't know where I worked at. She didn't know my job's phone number. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nope. No. Number two, document everything. Paper trails are powerful, okay? Toxic people, what they'll do is they will try to create a paper trail against you, like if they can, because that's just what people do nowadays. People are so shady. They're horrible. They're rotten. God is disgusted with people that do these things. Anyway, they will try to, toxic people will try to create a paper trail against you. They will file false reports if it gets to that level or whatever. They'll spread rumors, lies, whatever. So you start your own paper trail, just not with lies, just with the truth though. Document what they do. If they're harassing you or repeatedly making you feel any discomfort at all, right? When asked to stop, you know what I'm saying? Ask them to stop, right? And document that. Document you asking them to stop. That's the first documentation, right? And then, yeah, just if they're making you feel uncomfortable, they're harassing you. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and call it what it is and report that, because you don't deserve that. Nobody does. Especially if you're minding your business, being purpose driven, like you're just trying to live your life, you know what I'm saying, and be happy. People deserve that if that's what they want, you know. They don't deserve no smoke, you know what I mean? I mean, some people do because they bring it on to themselves, but no, we don't play that over here. Yeah, what you deserve is peace. So file your reports, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't have every piece of evidence or whatever, create your side of the story. Do not let them write your narrative. This is your story, baby girl and baby boy, okay? So number one was keep your distance. Number two, document everything. Number three, bring your support system in. Don't isolate. That's exactly what toxic people are banking on. Do not do that. I mean, you can keep you a couple or a little few, like make your circle small, but have one. But instead, lean on people who love and care about you. Tell your circle, your inner circle, your close circle, what's going on. If you got kids, let their teachers or caregivers know about the situation. The more good people who know the truth, the harder it is for lies and rumors to stick, okay? Because they know you. They know you. And then, number 4, reciprocate with boundaries. This one might actually surprise y'all, okay? But in healthy relationships, Reciprocation means like giving kindness back, right? But with toxic people, it's the opposite. If they push you, push back with boundaries, okay? Because they will respect you. They have no choice but to. For example, if they start creating a false paper trail on you, like I said before, make a trail on them. False allegations, that's harassment. So file it as harassment. They don't get the last word. If they're trying to play games with your life, then you put the truth on record about what they're doing, okay? Don't back down because you want to turn the other cheek. No. You're not laying down to be their sacrifice because Jesus already did that. You understand? Your purpose is to be a living sacrifice for him. Not to let someone else destroy your peace and joy to the point that you don't even have no life left. No, sir. No, ma'am. That's not what we're doing over here. We don't play that. Anyways, I can stand on this because this is actually biblical, right? Because some of y'all be like, that's not Christian-like, you know what I'm saying? No, it is. It is. Because Jesus sent out, remember whenever Jesus sent his disciples out to preach and he told them if a town or a house wouldn't receive them, that they should leave and shake the dust off their feet. Okay? That means stop caring. Stop caring for people that do not care about you. Stop. That can really like hurt you. It could hurt your purpose. It could hurt your life. You know, you being a living sacrifice, that means you walking through life joy-filled and continually seeking after your purpose. How can you do that if you can't even focus because you're so stressed out? Anyways, this is the verse for the day that backs that up. Matthew 10:14. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust. Shake off the dust off. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so sorry. I got distracted. There's like little bugs. Anyways, let's start over. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. Okay? That's Matthew 10:14. Just to let you know, that is biblical, y'all. Stay loving yourself, okay? Stay purpose-driven. Don't let them get you. You know what I'm saying? So the last, just wrapping it up, you know what I'm saying? The first one was keep your distance, okay? Keep your distance. Document everything. Bring your support system in and reciprocate with boundaries. Whatever they bring it, you bring it back in equal measure, okay? But I love y'all, and I hope y'all continue to stay creative, stay cooking, and stay blessed.